What's going on, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo, and look at this magic treasure we have before us. The Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition is in my hands, and this box is beautiful. What an epic design. What an epic device inside. We are going to unbox it, test it out, stick our phone in it, and see what it's all about. Fallout 4, thank you guys so much for supporting that huge video. I posted almost 4 hours of the game on launch day, and you guys did amazing, really making me feel loved and supported and appreciated, because I really went all out for you guys to make sure that you knew how much I loved you and how much I cared about you, and that I wanted to give you, like, for the most anticipated game, I wanted to give you my biggest video ever, and we delivered. Now let's see if Bethesda has delivered with this epic collector's edition that is sold out everywhere. These things are going for a lot on eBay, and so I was so happy that I was able to get one. I think I pre-ordered it all the way back at E3. I think as soon as they went live, I remember being there at night with Gabe and my brother Jake, and we pre-ordered it right then and there. We're like, gotta get on this. So I did that, and now I have it. This is the PS4 edition, and the box is so cool. It's like a lunchbox slash time capsule that you would see in some middle school, and it smells really weird. It has like a plasticky new book smell. It's kind of delicious, kind of gross. It's right in that like heebie-jeebie in between zone. But there's Vault 111 all over it. On the back it says, consult your overseer for more information, refer to the enclosed operational instructions, fits most human arms. On the bottom it says, does not emit alpha, beta, or gamma rays, does not contain radioactive materials, open this way up. Property of Vault-Tec, limited issue. And then it says, for Vault 111 deployment, personal information processor, that's what PIP stands for, open this way up, and then it opens. So, what you're supposed to do, there's these two clicky things on the side here. You almost dumped it straight out and lost the preciousness, but it's like a bread box kind of. So like it's closed, and then you pop it, whoop, and then there is the Pip-Boy. First, let's take a look at the stuff on top before we get to the amazing grace that is the good old Pip-Boy, and it is big. But first up top, we've got the steelbook, which is right here. It's a very nice steelbook. It basically is the game cover zoomed in, but it still looks really nice, and it says Fallout 4, and I think this would fit great on my shelf. Focus, not on my eyes, but on the prize. Fallout 4 in disguise. The same thing on both sides. Inside, I put the disc in the console, so it's not there. But you've got this survival guide. We'll check this out. Vault Dweller Survival Guide Condensed Edition, which is the hyper condensed edition you've seen from the regular unboxing. It's just the controls. There is a season pass here, which is part of... Oh, it's not part of the collector's edition. Is it? No? I think it's just an advertisement for it. Yeah, Doom, Dishonored, ESO, Bethesda. We get the poster just like we got in the regular edition, which is the perk poster from the game. And now you've got it in the palm of your hands. You can pick your perks or just hang it up and look really cool. That smells really good as well. And then the inside of the steelbook is the garage where the power armor lies, which is pretty cool. But besides that, in this packet here, we do have a very awesome Pip-Boy instruction manual. This is the operational booklet, and what's cool about this is that it's made to look very old-fashioned. So all the photos, it feels like I'm reading like a school textbook from like the 1980s or something. Like the way that the typography is, just the setup of the pages, the picture quality, the style of pictures, everything just reeks like something old-fashioned. There's even a section right here called Meet Your Neighbors, which looks like a super sweet and fun little sort of cartoony guide to all the enemies. You've got different things that are mutated fauna, and this is all done in the Vault Boy style, but it's the enemies, which is really, really cool. It even shows you like maintenance and storage. Like, look, you can make the Pip-Boy box into a lunchbox, a nightstand, a diorama, or a vermin trap. Okay, that's interesting. And then it's got stuff like inserting the different phones, so that's for like inserting the Galaxy S4. And of course, iPhone, there's like how to open the Pip-Boy. There's a compatibility reference, so it tells you where to like place the different rings. I guess we have to like adjust some things based on the phone and how we set this up. And it says, like, made just for you. The advanced software functions of the Pip-Boy are both life-enhancing and life-saving, but that's not the whole story. Only the Pip-Boy has been designed from the outside in to suit the exact needs of Vault Dwellers. Every element of the device form has been considered, and it gives you, like, little fun facts and figures about the Pipboy. Why is the Pipboy so important? We have a list here of what it can do. It can track tasks, it can measure radiation, organize belongings, enjoy radio, plot directions, audit wellness, manage finances, tally fatalities, regulate medicine, plan family meals, mark accomplishments, analyze sleep, play holograms, interface with terminals, and so much more. Pipboy is part of your life. And this seems like it's going to be super cool. And look, Pipboy sits right at the Venn diagram crossover between man and technology. Got a little, what are these guys called? Protectatron? Yes, Vaultec and Robico, paragons of American business acumen. So cool. Creating an electronic bond. So you got to download the app. It's available on Android and iOS. And then you can actually see your in-game stats on the Pipboy. So let's take out the Pipboy and figure it out. And then we will learn how to set it up together. But here is the actual device. It's big. It is really big. And it's got some sort of a... Oh, there's foam rings we have to put in on the inside here. But it has a fake screen right now with Vaultboy. I'm trying not to get the glare. And all the parts on it work, which is really cool. So you can see like this dial turns, this dial turns, all the knobs and stuff actually articulate and move. You got this one right here that you can see like it rotates, all these rotate, there's like buttons that you can press. It all feels like hyper realistic, and it's actually pretty big. Like when you put your hand in, which I'll do realistically, it's like a nice thing. And like the clasp up top is like metal, like it's a very well made thing. This all on the bottom here that like opens up, that's metal. So this is plastic, of course, but other than that, it's very well made. This is like a nice plastic cord. It feels very solid and sturdy and stable. And this collector's edition, I think, was only 120, which is a lot, but still, like, it's a quality product compared to what you get quality-wise, materials-wise in some collector's edition. Got a lot of nice protective foam in here for you to protect yourself. I'm guessing this just pops out, this card, but let's open the Pipboy and see what we do. I think, well, we'll read the booklet here. I think we have to depress that, but anyways, let's see. Opening the Pipboy. Lift up on the safety latch to disengage. Unhook top of safety latch to release. Depress screen cover latch button. To begin, lift up on the metal safety latch to disengage. Okay. Unhook the top of the safety latch to release. Press the button located in the center of the screen cover latch. Oh, there. Oh, check that out. So there's this button right here that will push down, and I think that brings out the screen cover, which should... Oh, there. All of it's popping out. And we got this little card here that tells you that you can download the app from the iTunes store. There's a little... what do you call it? A QR code if you just want to scan it in. But we've got different things, and I'll look at the compatibility and so we can set this up. So for iPhone 6, which is the same size as the 6S, A for the outer ring, E for the padding, G for the frame. So this is the F frame, this is the G frame. So I'll take my phone out of its case here. Got an iPhone 6S, which again will fit the same way as an iPhone 6. This should be all nice and good. Ooh, rose gold. So I need to open the padding up here. There is this package of padding that helps your phone sit in there nice and secure, I hope. So I need padding, this smells really strong and vulgar. I need padding E. So this is D, this is E. These bigger ones, what are these for? B, A. Okay, so for A, I need to use the outer foam ring only. So we pop out this. Here, this is the foam that we're going to insert, and then it says use the outer ring only. So again, this would work for iPhone 5 and 5S. If you're interested in the total compatibility, they've got iPhone 4, 4S, 5, 5S, 6, Galaxy S3, S4, and S5. If your device of choice is not listed, do not fret. The device cavity will accommodate most small to medium-sized devices. You can experiment with the foam rings and the foam pads to see what works for you. So don't be sad if you have like an LG or an HTC or some other kind of phone. As long as it's roughly the size of like an iPhone or a Galaxy, you should be A-okay, and most phones are. So let's see how we set this up. This is the E piece of foam, and then this is the A ring that I've got. And so I'm guessing my phone is going to go in this ring here. So I'll put that on like so. It sits on kind of loosely. But now let's look at the book and see what we gotta do. Inserting your phone. The following are specific to iPhone, and that's iPhone 4S, so iPhone 6. Collect equipment. Make sure you have the A ring, the G piece, and the E piece, which I have the G faceplate. I have the E foam and the A foam ring. Place foam padding E into the device cavity. Try your best to center the piece. Now place the outer ring of foam A into the cavity. Alright, so first we've got foam E. And we've got this opening here. right here. So I think we're putting it straight in. Yeah, it looks like it. So you put this in the center, E, and then we take the A ring around it, set that in there nice and easy. Okay, so that again fits in. I don't know if you can see this, but that fits in like super cool. And then what's next? Come on. All right, place foam padding E in the device cavity, try to center it. Now place the outer ring, make sure it's flush. Insert your iPhone into the 6 on top of the foam pad in the center of the phone ring with your device the top of your device facing left. Okay, so we're gonna take this. So the top of it will go on the left-hand side here. So this foam padding is, I guess, just for like moral support and to make sure your phone like fits exactly right. So that's in the center. Push this in, make sure it's nice and snug. Okay, so now it says it should like kind of push into place, click into place, which it has. There's also a battery slot down here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's like a little like watch type battery. And then place the matte frame G on the positioning pins located on top and the bottom of the cavity. A sticker will note this side down. So this side down, obviously with the writing. And there's these little like dots here, 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 and here that this is going to line up on. And so we'll line it up on that. I feel like I'm executing some like children's puzzle here, which is kind of cool. We'll put this on here. That all locks in place. Make sure it's all pushed down. Okay, hold it in. And then we'll, whoa, get on your pegs. And then we'll close it up. Beautiful, and it fits really good. You can see it like that. Now the question is, how do I turn it on? Oh, so the button's like to press it, and how do I? This is, it's gonna be amazing. All right, so let's go back to our handy instruction operational manual. Okay, so that's been inserted. Okay, now how to use. The Pipboy features 2 light-emitting diodes activated by a sensibly labeled power button and powered by a single coin cell lithium battery. To initiate power flow, okay, so we have to open the top back up. Come on, top. Alright, so I gotta pull this out to activate it. Okay, so that should be good to go now. My little screen is not fitting 100% in here, so I feel like I need to like push my phone in a little bit more. Ouch! Pinch my skin. Let's make sure this is all pushed in. It should be flush. Gotta kind of use my nails to get that foam ring really set in there so I can put this right back on nice and easy. This side down so it goes like this. And it covers up any coloring on your phone, which is really cool. So there, ooh. Alright, so that's back in. And now you can see it's powered on there. There's an LED there, LED there. Now the question though is, how do I get my phone on if I'm not able to touch it? I don't know. Is there a way to do that? Okay, so after a little experimentation, I figured out that you do need to open up the lid if you want to turn it on. So I've got the Pipboy app up right now. I'm holding the little frame in place. So I'm going to start it up based on using the Pipboy here. It's inserted in. It's all good. You can scale the screen to the desired size that you want. I can move it exactly in, so I've moved it. As you can kind of see, I've moved it right over there. I'll show this off really good once I get it. So save and continue. And then I'm just going to throw it in a demo mode right now, but you can connect it directly to your character, which is really awesome. You'll get all your stats, your map, your quests, everything. But just for the sake of time, I'm just going to connect this back into place. Get it on my wrist here. It's very easy to, once it's actually on your wrist, you can adjust the strap. There's Velcro down in there to connect it back up. And it works really well. You can tighten it, and then bam. Now, this is super sick. Check this out. I'll move the camera on in a second. But you can use your touch to like, oh my god, that's so sick. And none of the knobs and the dials really do anything. They're more just for show. But it is super cool that like I can go here, and I'm gonna move the camera so you can see this. Alrighty, so we've changed angles here so you can see it functioning and fully operational on my wrist. It would be a heck of a lot easier to just hold it up and show you, but I thought this would be more genuine so you could see like it actually like is on my wrist and like looks pretty good, and I can look at it and do all the stuff I need to. And then I've just got it rotated so you can see. The app is really cool. You've got the Vault Boy walking around showing off his stats and his body. You can go in here to your inventory, and see like your weapons, a list of all of that. If it focuses in, you can go to like your apparel, your miscellaneous. You can go to your quests, workshops, stats, based on like how many things you've acquired, how many things you've found. The map is really cool and will show off all the locations that you have come to know in the Boston area, and you can even like scrub around. That's my mom. You can scrub around and see exactly where you are coordinate-wise, check out some of the locations you found, and then you have the radio where you can play either classic radio or Diamond City radio or any radio stations that you've unlocked. I believe it even plays holotapes. I don't know if I have any. If I go here to miscellaneous, there's a little hard sometimes to touch the tiny things, but I don't have any holotapes, which I think would play out the phone speakers, but it does have some of the games. Like Atomic Command is the first game you get on the Pip-Boy in-game in Fallout 4, and you can play it here. It's basically like a missile command type thing where you're firing missiles to stop the missiles from destroying popular U.S. landmarks, which is really cool. And we are going to probably die. I can pause it, and I think I can end it. Alright, yes. The only thing I'll say like I have an issue with the Pip-Boy app is that the little icons are so tiny. Sometimes it takes you a few touches to make sure you're clicking, but this is seriously so cool to really like feel like you're part of the Fallout world, and that's what I love about good collector's editions. They really make you feel enveloped in the game world like it actually exists. And now I have this Pip-Boy on my wrist that I can keep track of my character. Am I going to wear it around? Probably not. Could you wear it around? Abso-freaking-lutely. You want to have some fun? This is an epic way to show off your extreme love for Fallout and be pretty, like, functional at the same time, because you can pop your phone in there and use it like an actual Pip-Boy, and this is, like, one of the coolest and most realistic props ever, because it has a fully functioning screen like it would. That's Becca! A fully functioning screen like it would in the actual Fallout universe, and so it's not just a prop. It doesn't just have like a screen that you get to like pretend and play around with. You can actually use this thing, and once you get the game, you can connect to your character and track everything, which is super freaking awesome. So that is a full tour of Le Boy de Pip. I think this is one of the best collector's edition items I have ever seen. It's $120. Unfortunately, you can't really get it anywhere anymore, but if you did, you are going to be blown away. It is absolutely magical and a super cool, fun way to really feel a part of the Fallout world. All the different things you can do with the Pip-Boy are exactly the same as you can do in-game, even play the little mini-games that you acquire via Fallout 4, so it's super sweet, and I love that you can sync it to your real character and your real save file, so everything you accrue and acquire in the game, you then get on here, and then when you play with this, it's super, super awesome. And you kind of really feel like a Vault Dweller. This would be an amazing cosplay item, or just a fun way to really show your passion and love for Fallout and Fallout 4. It's very sturdy, very nice. You can tighten it. I've got a very thin wrist, and you could tighten it so it would fit snugly. I've got it a little loose just so I could rotate around and show you guys. But again, that's upside down, but it still looks super, super freaking sweet. And I am really liking this thing. It is super cool. There's like a radiation meter on here, a radio tune dial. I wish that you could turn, if I get up here and show you, all these little knobs that like say like, oh, stats and all that. I wish you could turn those and it would actually somehow turn with the phone, but that would be almost an impossible task. This power button, all it does is activate the light on top and the LED right there. But again, if I rotate this around, you can see there's a little radiation meter there, a radio tune there, and then like all the different menu options, which you can scroll through and see. You've got apparel and all this right there, aid, miscellaneous, junk, all sorts of stuff. But this is definitely no piece of junk. A really cool item, a really great collector's edition, and I even like this manual as like just like a piece of Fallout lore slash prop slash world building. Is super awesome. And it has like even pictures of Vault Boy and tells you about like inventory and the different functionalities of the Pip-Boy. So it really is like an instruction manual for a real device. And you can even show like there's a maintenance record where you could keep track of all the times it's been fixed, even though hopefully it never needs to be fixed. But there's like holotape game collection. You can keep high scores on this page. Like they thought of everything, and it feels like they really love their game. They know their game, and they know what fans would want in a collector's edition. And that's what we have in front of us. So you get the steelbook, you get the game, obviously, you get this amazing pamphlet, you get the Vault-Tec poster that comes with the game, and then you get the Pip-Boy, which does require a phone, so it's sort of odd that they have this like awesome prop that does require something, but I assume if you have an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 or a PC that can play Fallout 4, you probably have a smartphone, and it seems like most of them can fit in here. The phone process was really easy. It got in and functions perfectly fast and really good, and now it's just a matter of how often you want to use it and how much Fallout 4 you want to play versus sitting here and messing with the app. I do wish there was a way to turn it on, like my phone on, without having to unhook everything, but it's a very easy process. All you got to do in general is you take this off, it flips off super nice. You can slip your wrist out, undo the Velcro, loosen the strap, and then try not to drop it, but to get the actual screen off, you just push down on this button here, and then this whole thing pops up, and then you can mess with your phone or adjust everything as necessary. Once you have it all set up, the screen protector, all of that, the foam stays in place, you don't have to worry about it. This is the Pipboy. It is fantastic. I really love it. It gets 2 big thumbs up from me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you enjoyed my massive Fallout 4 video. If you're playing it yourself, hope you're having fun there. If you manage to get a Pipboy, oh, you're in for a treat, because this thing is super stupendous, and I really, really, really love it. 2 big thumbs up from me, like I said. 2 big thumbs up for you guys for being awesome. Until next time, we're having a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. Drink so much out, and we will see you in the wasteland later.